Hello everyone, today I'll be talking about this pretty plant called Mexican petunia. But this Mexican native evergreen perennial is not a petunia despite its name. However, it is known for its petunia-like flowers that attract bees, hummingbirds, butterflies. Its leaves are dark green and lance-shaped. The Mexican petunia is a fast grower, quickly spreading through self-seedling and rhizomes. Because of their fast growth, these plants are considered invasive. It comes in three colors: purple, pink, white. I used to have all of them, but I'm only left with this one. It can be grown in about 1 to 4 inch tall, 1 to 3 feet long, and 1 to 3 feet wide. Let's discuss how I care for my plant. Mexican petunias love sunshine but will do well in full sun. They also grow quite well in partially shaded areas, but in that case it reduces flower production. It reduces but doesn't stop blooming. I remember when I first bought this plant, my balcony, which I located my plant, didn't receive much sun. My plant only received for about 1 to 2 hours of direct sun, but it used to bloom 3 or 4 flowers every day. So if you're somebody who loves flowering plant but their balcony doesn't get a lot of sun, go for it. These hardy plants can be grown in almost any soil type, but do best in well-draining, rich soil. They prefer neutral to acidic soil pH levels. To make your soil acidic, you can add coffee powder. What I did for my plant was I added 50% garden soil, 30% cocoa peat, and 20% compost. You can add any compost, but I will suggest you to add vermicompost. Mexican petunia is resilient when it comes to water intake, as they survive both drought and floods. During growing season, it is best to keep your soil moist, but water only when the soil begins to dry. For the winter month, reduce watering until the soil is completely dry. And one more thing I'd like to tell you is that it droops all of its leaves when you don't water it. It droops like this when you don't water it. That's when I water my plant. But when you water it, it gets back to normal when you water it thoroughly. When it droops all of its leaves like this, that's when I water. And if you look at my soil, it's dry. Now I will water it. See, it's always safe. It is always best to play safe when it comes to plant. These tough plants are heat and drought tolerant. They thrive in areas with high humidity and high heat. Mexican petunias doesn't handle cold weather very well, and they are not frosty hardy. Be sure to protect these plants if any cold weather comes your way. Like in Delhi and Bihar, it gets very cold. So it gets hard for you guys, but I stay in Pune. It doesn't get very cold in here, so I think my plants do well. Fertilizer is unnecessary in most situations. I'm telling you guys, you won't believe, when I was a beginner, I had this plant. I never fertilized it because I had no knowledge of any fertilizers, and but still it used to bloom well. It was healthy, but now I have gained some knowledge. I add vermicompost every month. What I do is just remove some top soil and add vermicompost and mix it and then water it. And remember one thing: whenever you fertilize any of your plant, be sure the soil is completely dry that's when it works. Okay. Regular pinching, pruning your plant is very important for plants' good health and to make your plant pest keep the pest away. And pinching your plant makes your plant bushier and heavy. Just remove upper leaves like this. You see, these are the upper leaves. What I'll do is, I just remove these bottom leaves. This is called pinching. Or you can use a clean scissor. You can do it with scissors too, but I like to do it with my finger. Like, you can do this like this and just remove it. I don't need to remove it now because I just removed it with my hand. And one more thing, if you pinch your plant with bare hands, just always wash your hand, because it can be, these are difficult to kill, literally difficult to kill. But gardeners have encountered a few issues with these plants. One of the most common issues is brown leaves. If your plant has brown leaves, move the plant to a warmer area and remove damaged leaves. The plant will regrow full and lush if it receives warmer temperature. Like this, you see this leaf, it's a little bit damaged. Now I'll remove it, and this one too. What I have noticed is that these plants are always attacked by mealybugs. You won't believe I lost all of my Mexican petunias because of mealybugs. But on this one, I spray neem oil solution every month, and every month from here to here, I spray neem oil every month just to avoid mealybug in the future. You guys should do it too. Always remember, prevention is better than cure. These plants can be easily and quickly propagated through stem cuttings. This is best done in summer. Cut a stem 6-inch long just below a node. Remove bottom leaves. Put it in a rich, well-draining soil. Then keep the pot in a warm area with bright indirect light. Water regularly, keeping the soil moist. You can take this long cutting like this and just remove some leaves, and always remove flowers, because if you keep the flower, the plant will keep investing energy in to keep this maintained. So you must remove flowers and leaves, then only it can use it energy to grow roots. You can also grow them from seeds. These plants keep making seed pods. You can see this is a seed pod. You look, but it's a seed pod. In these they have seeds, but I think that it is already matured, and it has spread all of it. It's because it's empty, there is no. So it looks like this, and it keeps making these seed pods. But this is a bird. You see, this is a spent flower, and this will be developed into a seed pod. You should remove flowers too, like this. Yeah, but one more thing, that Mexican petunias flower doesn't stay for a very long time. It only stay for like, if it bloomed in the morning, it will be gone by the evening. No, not evening, afternoon. Yes. Yeah, so one thing that I don't like about it is that the flowers droop very quickly. So yeah, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. See you in the next video. Till then, talk to your plants. They love it. Bye.